If the idea of change feels big, overwhelming, and near impossible, take a deep breath and listen in. Author Connie Sokol is here with 3 quick life changes: how to get organized, get fit, and get financially set in a snap, or at least get a start on it, right?
Exactly. And that's the key, is the jump starts. At the beginning of the year, I think we all want this big change in our lives, but it's just small little things that make big things happen.
Well, we women are all about accomplishments, aren't we?
Yes.
And checking every little to-do off our list just feels so good. Is that part of it, just feeling the satisfaction of doing something different?
Yes, and that perfection paralysis that we kind of get, where we think, I need to do this big thing, but it's the little changes that make it more consistent. And then when you see one little change that happens, you go, oh, that was so doable. It wasn't such a big deal, and it makes you motivated. That's what we're seeing with the 8-week challengers, that they're emailing and saying, wow, I had this one goal to do for the week, and now I'm doing more, and I'm doing more because I want to.
It motivates you. Yes. It fuels you forward.
Instead of this, I must do, it's, wow, this is great.
Let's start with organization. A lot of women, I think, dedicate January, I know at least I do, to getting organized, cleaning out. What are your tips there?
Absolutely. First thing is, I want a quick clean of a counter. I know we all have that kitchen counter. It's usually the admin one. That's the backpacks and the soccer cleats and the papers and the bills. And so, choose a counter that you want to clean. And then here's a little quick tip. First thing is to visualize and evaluate. So visualize that counter as is, with all the goobs on it, just like that. Take a deep breath, because it's not going to look like that when we're done. But you visualize, how do you want it to really function? And then you eliminate and replace. Eliminate everything off that counter that does not belong.
Clear it out.
Clear out everything. Just get a big tub and throw it all in there. Visualizing in your mind, what are the zones? Do I need place for my files? Do I need a thing for the phone? What do you want to actually have happen there? And then only replace with what belongs. And see how beautiful that looks? You've got the phone zone. You've got a little stand with the file folders for filing and school papers. Then you've got cute little pictures and fun things for your family. A counter that's now functional. And it's so funny, because once it's clean, you are like this lioness that just pads in front of it, like, no backpack go with here.
You protect your territory.
You do, and it stays clean, and then your kids get used to this new norm, and it's great. Then you're motivated for the next one.
Well, I find, especially when the zone that you're organizing or cleaning is in a central area of the home,
yes,
it does change the whole tension and the mood of that particular environment.
It does, and they get cleaner. I've noticed this with my 6 kids. I've noticed they get cleaner in other areas of the family room or the kitchen, because that's a norm now, so it's normal to see it clean. So
a Connie catchphrase we love is get fit, get fabulous.
Yes.
We love those two together, fit and fabulous. How do we do this?
Very small things. Sometimes we get this intense kind of a program or eating thing. Instead, small changes consistently can yield big results. So I say, add a habit, lose a habit. So first, to lose a habit, try cutting out 100 calories a day. Just 100 calories just once a day. So easy. So what this looks like in daily life is reaching for the baked chips instead of the fried. Maybe instead of the bagel, having 2 slices of whole wheat bread. And I love that sprouted wheat. It's very light. My kids love it.
Sprouted wheat?
Sprouted wheat. And that's 200 calories that you're eliminating. Do the thins, like those little, the round thins. You can put an egg white and an egg, scramble it, put it on. Super easy and yummy. And you've lost that 100, 150 calories a day right there. And if you don't put on butter, you can put on some natural jam. You're not getting the fructose syrup with the insulin spike. So you're getting, again, you're losing that 100 calories.
So we lose a habit. What do we gain as a habit?
If you want to, try quick exercise. I know a lot of women don't like to exercise just because then they say I have to get ready after and I don't have time for the whole, spiel. Do quick, brief. You can do 3 minutes of jumping jacks with 1 or 2 pound weights, just really light weights. Do it for 3 minutes consistently, and you will lose 100 calories. So the great thing is you can combine both of them. You can lose the 100 by doing 3 minutes of jumping jacks. Anyone can do that. And then do the 100 calories of maybe no butter on your toast, or just maybe having a sandwich with the lettuce leaf instead of both big focaccia things of bread. And you could lose up to 10 pounds a year for just 100 calories. So if you combine the two, you could be potentially losing up to 20 pounds a year.
Those small changes make big differences in the end. Talk to me about finances, because that's an area where it does feel way overwhelming in terms of change.
Yes, and especially after Christmas, people are really feeling it, like, okay, I got to get back on track. A very small change you can do that's fun, that involves the family, is called a money hunt. And we do these frequently. They're so fun. You just have your kids either in teams, or just give them a little Ziploc bag and have them run through the house and find loose change. And then you come back and you add it up. And we have found, one time we found $75 just laying around the house.
75 bucks.
$75. And you can put that towards a financial goal, or you can donate to charity, or you can do something fun with it. But then you can also advance it and look around the house for things that need to be taken back to the store. That is money. And it's like, oh, I don't know where the receipt is. You take 10 minutes, find the receipt, and that's cash in your hand. And then you can advance the money hunt. You can can put it towards your budget. So say for a family night, you have people go in teams and you say, show me the money. And you get a list of your budget. If you don't have one, just write down 6 to 8 categories and just, you know, estimate what it is, like groceries, utilities, things that you can kind of find money in. And then say, okay, who can save the most money? And that will give them an incentive to say, oh, I saved this much, you know, on the groceries or whatever. We did this last year where I found out I could shop at home once a month, grocery shop at home, the dreaded freezer that you always like push all the meat back to the back. But I braved it, and I shop from my cabinet, my fridge, and my freezer once a month, and I saved $200 to $300.
Wow.
And of course I have teenagers that eat like teenagers, but it's amazing because it's there, but you just don't see it, and you're still shoving stuff every week. So instead, you're shopping and you're getting food and you're using it. You're compelled to use it that week. Again, all of these are just small jump starts, but you will feel the change and say, wow, that was really fun. That was doable.
Another Connie catchphrase we love, chewable chunks. Chewable chunks. That's what these are.
That's
Small
right.
things that will motivate you forward. Thank you so much.
That's right.
If you want more practical advice and inspiration, be sure to check out Connie's new book. It's a great read, Faithful, Fit, and Fabulous. It can be found at Deseret Book or other local bookstores. And we'll be right back.